Mimi, welcome back to Witchy Words with Zabora. I'm your host, Zabora. So today's witchy word is actually witch. Now I did do a video on witchcraft, but that is the craft of the witch. That doesn't really cover what a witch is. So I wanted to cover what a witch is. Excuse me, my nose is itchy. Ah. That's so good. I don't care. I'll itch myself on video and you'll just suffer for it. Alright, so the word is witch. Now, I'm a witch, and the reason I identify as a witch is because I manipulate energy to bring about a desired change. That is the best way that I could describe what I do. Now, I may use certain things in my magic, such as correspondences, like this rainbow pyrite here, or maybe some of these beautiful dried chrysanthemum flowers, okay? I may use things like that in my magic, but the source is me. I am the source of my magic. So, I use the word witch to identify myself because I am an English-speaking individual or an American-speaking individual, but it's still a bastardization of the English language. The word that the English use for energy practitioner is witch. I think the word sorcerer is actually German in origin. So, I don't know, maybe I would use sorcerer if I was, speaking a bastardization of the German language, but I'm not. I'm American. I speak English. So, yeah, that's why I use the word witch. If I happen to be Hispanic, then maybe I would use bruja to be an energy manipulator, okay? It's a different style of magic than the European magic, but it's still at its core energy manipulation for a desired change. Whether that be through prayer, physical object manipulation, energy raising, whatever, okay? It's still witchcraft. It's still the witch's craft. It's still a witch who does that. So, to me, they're the same. There is some argument because they're different cultures and everything that they're different. I get that, but base level here, energy manipulator. Okay? Can we agree on that? So for me, that defines what a witch is. Okay? It's just that I happen to be an English speaker, again, so I use the word witch. Now, I believe that everybody in the world has the potential to be a witch, even those that are really bad at it or who have tried for a really long time and I never get any success with my magic, blah, blah, blah. You still have the potential to raise that energy, to focus. It comes down to you and you putting in your time to focus your mind. You know when you go back and you read those books and they talk about how you should meditate and you should visualize and you should hold that shit and you should practice that? You should really fucking do that, because just like, oh yeah, I could visualize and hold this image of a candle in my head for 10 seconds. That's great. You held that for 10 seconds. That's insta magic. What happens when that shit's gone right now? Nothing happened, right? Okay, so you should go back and practice that. That's serious dedication on your part as a witch. That's something you have to do. That's something you actively have to do. This is something I do once a week, okay? Still, to this day, after 16, 17 years, I don't know, something, I think it's 16 years I've been practicing. I still, to this day, hold visualizations. I still practice that shit. You have to. You have to stay in touch with your magic, okay? Now, having said all that, having defended everybody as having the ability to do what it is that I do, not everybody is cut out for that lifestyle, okay? Not everybody is. Some people are better as priests, okay, where they serve the gods. Some people are better as diviners, where they just do readings, like bone readings. Some people are better at healers, where they actually study herbology and they get into healing salves and making chapsticks and shit like that, okay? There are other people that are suited to different tasks within the pagan community. Not everybody's cut out to do what I do, okay? And that's all right. That's totally fine. You don't have to be a witch to be a pagan. You don't have to be a spell practitioner or a high ceremonial magician to do what it is that you want to do, okay? You can read your tarot, you can read your bones, you can make yourselves, you can do whatever it is. If you're not cut out for spell work, you're fucking not cut out for spell work. But that comes down to you and your decision to be whatever it is that you need to be, okay? That's about knowing yourself, Know thyself was carved over the Oracle of Delphi for a reason, okay? It's very wise to know who you are as a person, what your limits are, what you're capable of, and what it is you want to do. Like me personally, being a Kemetic, I'm supposed to offer to the gods 3 fucking times a day, 3 meals. I ain't got time for that shit. I gotta work. I got a life. I ain't cut out for the priest life. I'm a motherfucking witch. Okay? I know that about myself. Makes me a better witch. I have time to focus on what it is I want to accomplish and less time to focus on archetypes. I do offer to them. I do. But it's on a ritual basis when I do my magic. I am working with that entity at that point. That is not to say that these entities cannot influence my life. It's just that my relationship with them works out this way. This is how we work together, okay? Your relationship with your deities is going to be probably different than mine, okay? It's just how it is. That's it for tonight, guys. Sanapti.